Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what was that voice straight up?
That was a radio voice.
It was a the whole point of podcasts is that we're not radio voices. Don't
Stay around and you could win.
make our listeners listen to that shit.
Whoa, man. I wish I had sound effects right now.
What would you do?
I'd do boo for
Boo?
your attitude. Boo. Like boo. Everyone
Oh,
booing.
okay, yeah.
And then I'd do that boing sound just for fun. What have you been doing? You look tired, man.
Hey guys, welcome back. I look tired. I always look tired. That's why I always
your energy's off today, man.
Nah, I'm sick actually because when was the last time we had our podcast? Just before I did Shaka Fest,
Yeah.
Schoolies, and then a family holiday, which was the
that's
most
why.
tiring of the three.
I remember I said, if this was Bohemian Rhapsody, this is your big Live Aid concert. And now you're in the stage.
Oh,
After where he starts getting AIDS, he starts getting...
Yes, so I was Freddie Mercury for a night.
And
I
now-
appreciate that.
Now you're AIDS Freddie Mercury.
Okay, still Freddie Mercury though. So
Yeah, it's a compliment.
So
But
I
yeah,
appreciate that.
you peaked.
How
How was it?
Many years ago.
How was it?
Well, here's the thing. The Shaka Fest was sick. So for those who don't know my band, Frenchy Talent, everyone's sleeping on us. We're the best band in the fucking world, though. So
Ooh, that's too arrogant.
well,
That's
most
too
half
arrogant.
of the world, Australia,
Come on.
Wollongong.
Okay.
No, hockey data from Wollongong. This house, we have one of the best bands in this house. And we got booked on our first festival. It's called Shaka Fest. Friends of Rom are playing on it. Bliss and Esso. There was some other bands probably. I don't know. It was the dudes who sing Smoko.
Oh, yeah.
The Chats. They're
The
sick.
Chats.
And we were very excited. Problem was, it was at the same time as Schoolies. The little 18-year-old little parties. And our manager booked us a hotel in the heart of surfers.
Yeah, that's what you want, Frenchie.
It's not what I want.
Frenchy,
no, it's not.
that's
no,
what you want.
think that's what I want. That's uni games, yes. Schoolies, no.
I don't know.
You got to have limits. And so we were checking in, and there was a line of maybe 200 18-year-old kids waiting to go in, and all the lads like, fucking Frenchy, you on toolies, you weird fuck. I'm like, I'm not. I'm doing a gig, I swear. And I was grabbing a guitar and stuff just so they could see me. Like, oh, look, I'm working. And they had like one case of cruiser between like the whole group of 10 people. I was like, how much are you drinking, you little fucking virgins?
Whoa.
Okay,
You've changed, man. You used to be like, let's go have a drink, you little freaks.
Oh, I still had a drink, but I was awkward about it. It wasn't a dream drink.
So when all these little boys came up to your room, then what happened?
Well, we all know how that ends. So the problem was, I'm gonna have to go backwards to go forwards here. So my band is it's called Frenchy Talent, and I surrounded myself with three of the best musicians in Wollongong. I've got a great drummer, Mitch. We got this guitarist, Romy. He's just an amazing.
That's a town in Asia. A town in Asia?
Yep.
That doesn't even make sense.
In the continent of Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Right next to Beijing.
And he's like a freak at guitar. He's insane.
Yeah.
He's a proper music. Then I got my mate Zach, who has been in a few videos. I met him at film school because he got a scholarship there for this music piece he made. For some reason, he got a scholarship to film production, not music production, which
that makes
made
no sense.
no sense.
And he's a raging alcoholic.
He's a borderline alcoholic. And that's why I was going backwards, because have you ever seen the movie Get Him to the Greek?
Yes.
My life is Get Him to the Greek. I'm Jonah Hill and he's Russell Brand. Because we did this one show on our tour where he was too drunk to perform.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about
He
it.
stood facing the wall with his head resting against the wall so he could stay upright, and then just mouthing unintelligible things into the mic. And I love him, and he's a talent, and he can perform when he's drunk. So it's finding that limit. So we're flying up there. But me and Mitch have got passes for the Virgin Lounge. Zach goes, good, let's get there 3 hours early so we can start smashing the mimosas.
Man, they don't get it, do they?
It's the only time he's ever been early for anything. Fortunately, it was packed out because of schoolies. It took us 2 hours to get through security. He didn't have time to get a drink.
Thank God.
Pre-flight. Flight's at 1 p.m. On the plane, he orders 3 drinks for a 50-minute trip to Gold Coast.
Jesus. And he wasn't sharing them, was he?
Oh, no.
No,
straight
not
for
one
him.
each.
He gave Mitch a sip and then grabbed it back as, nah, I need the rest. Then we get there. We haven't had lunch or nothing. He goes out and buys 2 bottles of champagne.
Champagne as well.
Because he had his heart set on mimosas and he didn't get any. For pre-gig mimosas. And so I'm like, there's the other boys, our managers are there. There's a few mates.
You don't even drink before you perform.
No, I don't drink because I want to be sharp. I go slurry
Which is
too
how
quickly.
you should be because people are paying to see something.
Yeah, exactly. And I just want to give the best shark. And I know that's how I peak. I'll have 1 or 2 for the live stuff, like the band stuff.
Yeah, while you perform.
But so Zach starts holding the champagne. I'm looking around the other boys saying, oh, maybe you guys want some too. So
he doesn't drink at all.
Plan is the boys can drink
even it
all.
out.
So I bought him a kebab. We got to the gig and stuff, and me and Romy had 1 or 2 there. We're starting to feel real good. Zach comes up to us, goes, "Oh, I don't feel the best. I'm hitting the wall."
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, "No fucking shit, cunt. No fucking shit." And he
liability.
He goes, "I just need some rack," which would strain him out.
That is literally get him to the Greek, hey?
It is get him to the Greek. But he didn't find any. He just went in after a few drinks. And he performed. He killed it. Romy killed it.
Oh, that's good.
And we had a hot set.
It's a slippery slope. He gets to a point, and if you go past that point, it's all over.
It is all over.
Which is all of us.
Is all of us.
There's that time where you're in a great form, and then you're like, what did I do?
You're like, you're 5 drinks, feeling good. Next minute, you're passed out on the side of the road. Going, give me back my shoes.
Mom. She's not there.
No, it's Dad in a dress. So anyway, I was a 6 set, and
how many songs?
We did 35 minutes, and
I thought you were about to say 35 songs. I was like, fuck
35 1 minute songs would have to do. You reckon you could write 35 songs?
Yeah, that would be good.
What would be your first one?
Frenchy's my mum.
Not
very
a good song. That's a B-side.
I never said they'd be good.
But yeah, so it was a 35-minute set, and it was I brought a goon sack on stage. Because it was in Queensland, I had a Queensland State of Origin jersey. It was a
sellout.
Yeah, it was a fucking.
You're such a sellout.
Mate, you got to please the crowd. I'm a crowd pleaser. Don't hate me for that.
So, how many people were in this crowd?
It was about 200. It was good, man.
Okay.
We're on the same time as Friends of Rom, so we'll road a few people would go to that. But unfortunately, a few of the younger, like the 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds, had
who you were hating on?
No, I wasn't. I said most people on schoolies are virgins. That's not a hateful remark. That's a factual remark. Maybe. I was on schoolies too.
Yeah, toolies. You love it.
I was not on toolies. What did you do that exact same weekend?
I don't remember. When was it?
Well, I'm saying this is why I look tired and why you probably look fresh.
I moved house. I told you. Which is the worst job, but it was all right. I paid some people to do it.
Did you have to lift anything?
Yeah, heaps.
Were they proper?
Because they're paid by the hour, so you're like, I better fucking help.
Were they proper men too?
No, not really.
What were they? Describe them to me.
One was kind of a chubby Indian. One was a skinny Indian.
So Kenny brought his family.
Yeah, so Kenny, I outsourced to Kenny. It was just Kenny.
There was a chubby Indian and a chubby skinny Indian.
Yep.
And it was just 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they'd done it so many times, it was kind of, they just knew what they were doing, so it was good. Whereas if you force your friends to do it, they're like, don't know what they're doing. So it was kind of good. Like they had their kind of structure.
Had their routine.
Yeah, so it went pretty quick, so it was fine. All I wanted is no stress. Like, just get it done, and that's what it was. So it was a win for me.
Yeah, you win. You moved to Western Sydney. Congrats.
Yeah, all right. You live in a fucking Matilda house. I've already told you.
So we're sitting in my room right now.
It's disgusting,
doing
by the
podcast.
way.
Tom,
it is disgusting.
We usually do it at Tom's house, but he's going to travel to my room. Describe my room for the listeners.
So he's bought a nice bed. I think he bought it.
Got it for free from Koala.
And then he's got a child's bedspread. It's got cars on it.
It's a Lightning McQueen bedspread.
It's really tangled up. There's just shit all over the floors. It looks like
there's a note on the back. It's clothes. It's not actual shit.
There's a note on the back of his door that says, "Bring lunch."
Or in case I go somewhere and I need lunch.
It's like a teenager's room.
So check out this. I got my TV on a desk. I've got a drawer that pulls out. Let's have a look at what's on the drawer, Tom.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's leaking.
The dildo.
So
What's it leaking?
I've got a drawer of dildos. There's about
gross.
12 of them, which is what I get given for gigs. It's not a weird thing I buy.
One of them's a spatula.
No, the
with a
titty
dick
is
on the
leaking.
end.
There's a. Oh, I don't know how we're describing this to people. There's a fake tit you can buy for props, and it's popped apparently.
That's because you probably tried to titty fuck it with your pin dick.
That's not true.
It seems very true.
I've been away. Someone else came into my room.
He's currently drinking a cup of tea. He can't decide whether he's a 13-year-old boy or a grandma. That's what this room is.
That's such a good description.
Oh man, did you hear about I've got some news articles here, and
okay, let's go.
My favorite one has got to be they set up this kind of trick for Instagrammers. Did you hear about this? It was a shoe store.
Okay.
You know Payless Shoes, which is like a generic shoe chain.
I do.
So they set up this store.
Is that generic?
Yeah.
I thought it was high class.
Yeah, you would have got tricked by this. And they made a thing called Paylessy.
Oh, sick.
And they set it up in like America, and it looked all like fancy, like high-end fashion, and they put all these shoes in it and invited all these influencers, all Instagram models and stuff.
Sick.
And they tricked them all. Like some chick ended up buying a pair of shoes for $873.
No.
Yeah, it was all just bullshit. Like it was all just fake marketing. And I was like, that is fucking awesome. That is such a good idea.
Were the shoes painted or something?
No, I think they were just like arranged in a way that made them look fancier.
Was there cum in them?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well,
cum and then a little piece of basil.
Oh,
so it looked very appetizing.
Garnish, yes.
Yeah, a bit of garnish.
Oh, $800.
So I love that they went out and tried to trick those people.
I wonder what all the photos would have been too, the captions.
Just like, oh my God, I love these. And it's like a pair of fucking, I don't know, Crocs.
Crocs.
It's got to be Crocs.
Crocs. There was like how that craft beer festival, there's that rumor that VB entered into it and won it, which I would believe. It's the very best beer.
I think that was a Batuta article.
Okay.
Like early days Batuta.
Early Batuta.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it would make more sense. Wrong. It would make more sense as a Batuta article.
But yeah, I could be tricked. I don't know.
But Batuta's real, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's real news, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Do you have a pair of Crocs?
I bought some rip-off Crocs for a video. Oh, in the Goon Raft one. And heaps of the comments were just like, wait, is Tom wearing Crocs?
I think Crocs are so expensive. They were like, real Crocs are like $70 or something.
Are they? Fuck.
I've heard.
I saw some flame Crocs, which I want to get. They were like black with flames on them. I'd buy those.
I've never been a shoe guy. You know, some people are like,
you're not really
the
an
new
anything
Yeezys.
guy.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
You should see what you're wearing. He's wearing a crop top that's purple and pink, and it says Dreamer on it. I think he stole it from a child.
No, I've got a singlet on underneath, so it's not noticeably a crop top. I got it at JJ's when I was on holidays. It was $10. I'm like, I'll be stupid.
It's
not
a
to buy
women's
that.
shirt, yeah.
Yeah, it's a women's crop top, but it's.
You should wear it without a shirt underneath.
I have. It was mostly like if I need it for a film or for a skit, where I want to be a dreamer. I want to show some abs, some midriff. I think every collection needs a crop top.
Your skit and life are kind of blurring, aren't they?
They've really blurred. It used to be very separate. I used to be able to, like, I was a person and then I'd act a character. Now, looking around and looking in the mirror, I just don't know.
Just for you guys at home, he says mirror.
I said mirror.
I know.
I honestly can't hear the difference when you're saying this.
That's so fucking weird. Everyone, send him a message and tell him how fucking weird he says.
You're wearing an Eminem t-shirt like from fucking 10 years ago, and you've got tight grey pants on like a fucking chemistry teacher, and I can see your fucking little camel toe.
Thank you.
They're really tight.
Thank you.
So what is that outfit, mate?
I like M&Ms. And
Shit dad joke. Shit dad joke.
Yeah, these pants are tight. I was at work.
And you wear that t-shirt to work?
No, I took my shirt off.
You did the half change.
Half change. I didn't have pants.
Half change is the weirdest.
Yeah, but I'm backing myself.
Like those cunts you see walking to work, they've got like a suit, then they've just got joggers as well.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'd prefer to... That looks weird. It's very Jerry Seinfeld.
It's very Seinfeld.
Yeah, I don't appreciate that at all. I don't even know what we were just fucking rambling about.
Everything. Episode 4, it's only going to get better, mate. Thanks for everyone who's still listening in. I'm glad that Tom hasn't brought the mood down with his disgusting jokes so far. I think Mum would still be on the line for this podcast, I was going to talk about the movies I watched last week, Tom.
Yeah, what'd you watch?
Would you like to talk about them?
Well, I don't know what they are. But...
Well, I saw Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh, yeah, you were talking shit about it, weren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I thought, like, it was about, like...
You were like, Johnny Depp should have had a bigger role. That's what you said.
Well, that was last week we were talking because, my sister hates Johnny Depp. But it was actually a decent movie. It was very good special effects. I wanted Harry Potter to make it... a spoiler, Harry Potter's not in it. I thought he might be.
Ooh.
Even though it's set 100 years before he's alive.
See, Frenchy, you were judging this movie. You should make your own opinions.
I should make my own opinions. Didn't mind it. There was a few cool spells. I brought my wand. I started trying to do them at the screen.
I don't know if you're joking.
Expelliarmus.
I'm probably not. Did.
I do have... Where's my wand? There's the case.
That's a dildo.
It's a wand. Just play it, but they can't see that. And then I saw the Queen movie. Have you seen that yet?
Oh, yeah.
So no spoilers, but it's about the life of Freddie Mercury and Queen. What did you think?
Yeah, it was really good. I thought it was a tough one because I think a lot of his journey is hard to kind of, show on screen in such a short time. And they weren't you could tell they had to structure it around Live Aid being the peak.
They didn't have to. They chose to.
Well, I think it was hard for them to choose the peak.
Well, what I heard, so after I watched the movie, I loved it, and then I read some articles about it, and so much of it was fucking wrong. Like, they got all the dates. They just moved shit around in his life that'll make a more convenient movie, which is bullshit.
I think they kind of have to do
They
that.
don't have to do that. Like, they toured after Live Aid. That wasn't the last concert. They toured for another fucking 5 years or something.
It was quite a while. But, for a movie, you do need to have it.
Not if it's a biography. You follow the fucking story of the person.
I don't know.
No, it's not fucking... It's
Hollywood,
not made
baby.
up. It doesn't matter.
It's grossed more
He's got
than...
an interesting fucking life. You don't have to make shit up.
That was tasteless, Frenchy. He had. Past tense. The man had AIDS, Frenchy. How dare you?
How dare I what?
Talk about him like that.
Don't fucking try to... Tom's trying to make me the front page of BuzzFeed. He always does it.
Jesus, Frenchy. This day and age.
Straight white male, lanky comedian makes
you don't know
fun
his
of
struggles.
AIDS. Straight to it. Not makes fun of Queen. AIDS.
I don't know. What
Great way to lose weight, though, it is.
But I could tell, it was funny, I could tell that the other band members were highly involved.
Oh, yep.
Because there were just some ways, they just wrote into the script, I came up with that song.
Yeah.
I came up with that song. And I was like, you can tell they were fucking involved.
They made themselves seem like legends.
It's like, we all know it was Freddie Mercury's the star.
We all know it's all him. And Sacha Baron Cohen pulled out of the role as Freddie Mercury because he said it wasn't true to the story. He said there was too much Disney-ness in it and stuff like that.
Originally, the band members were like, we don't want it to end when Freddie dies. We want it to keep on going and show the journey that we kept on going as Queen. And Sasha was like, no, mate.
Sasha was like, oh, not.
Not.
Who I don't like.
Who was the new singer of Queen? They got a new...
Rami Malek.
No, that was in the movie.
Sorry. I thought I was just lost at trivia.
No, Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler. Jesus. Adam
Lambert.
Yeah, that's weird.
Singer. Weird. He's a good singer. But yeah, so in the
How
movie...
good was he, though? Old mate.
The singing was amazing. Rami was an amazing... It was very good performance.
He seemed like he was him. Like, he really did it well.
I couldn't stop looking at his teeth. He kept...
Yeah, me neither.
But, so there was another example was like the drummer. They made him out to seem like this ladies' man, this fucking good-looking stud. And then you saw him live, what he actually looked like, and he was an ugly horse face. He was like, I wouldn't have...
You wouldn't have?
No. Not even if he was famous.
He is?
Yeah.
I thought you said anyone who was on the internet.
Well, I DM'd him, but he didn't write back.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a good movie, though. It's good that it's brought the music.
We should do
back.
a movie review segment on this. And what should our rating be? It should be something different to everyone else's.
All right.
Out of 23.
Right.
Stars? No. Everyone else does stars. We could do moons.
Interesting.
Mixing
Half
it up.
moons?
Or pentagons.
Oh, Jesus.
That's like a star.
Yeah, but that's satanic.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We'll do that at 66 then.
69.
Out of 69. There we go. Okay, perfect. I'll give it a 48 out of 69.
Ooh.
That's like I guess a blow job and then a sort of a little finger on the pussy. I don't know. But the full mouth doesn't get on
the
there.
full, it wasn't the connection.
So she's on it, but you're trying to get there, but you couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
You go.
It's a tough one. I'm going to go, it's similar to yours. I'd say around the 45.
45. And so we go 69 is the highest, and then maybe we go like, there's a higher than a 69, the human centipede. Which I don't know what.
Wow, that really throws off the rating.
I don't know what number that would be. Maybe like
200.
222, because like the twos are attached to each other's buttholes.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to think.
The 2 does look like someone.
Look like it's someone's crouching down.
Gotcha.
We'll work on that next. We'll have the definite human centipede number, but that's for like your Billy Madisons. That's for like your best of the best.
Of course.
The Vanilla Ice movie.
Yep. Grease 2.
Grease 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a 3?
I don't think so.
Gap in the market. Gap in the market.
A modern Grease.
Have you? Do you have any movies coming out
that I've made?
Yes, I mean YouTube videos for everyone playing at home, not a Hollywood movie you just made on the DL.
I've been kind of holding out for a new camera.
Yep.
I've been trying to get one for free, but it doesn't seem to be happening.
They can smell your desperation.
Yeah, because I'm offering hand jobs
for a new camera.
Yeah,
good deal.
So if you've got a camera, you want a hand job, let's make a trade.
Did you send them a video of like a successful hand job? Because you know how you got to send out a show reel usually. Go, this is a brand deal I've done in the past.
I haven't done any successful hand jobs.
There you go.
I never complete. I kind of get the horse going.
Yep.
Don't let it finish the race.
Well, why not?
It's a strange metaphor.
No, you get the horse going.
Yeah, big dicks.
Your forearms are looking big. I was wondering what your secret was.
Now you know.
But isn't it someone's job, bit of a sidetrack, to jack off a horse?
Yes.
Well, I don't know if they jack it up, but I'm pretty sure they hold a container over his dick because they got to capture that precious horse semen, and then they inseminate the mares. I'm saying this like I don't know this is a real thing. This is a real thing.
The mayor of the town.
Yes, the mayor of the town.
That's weird, man.
Once you become the mayor, you get unlimited horse semen.
You get fucked by a horse. Speaking of foreskins, sort of. Wait, before you go on to that, in ancient times, didn't they believe eating like the heart of a horse gave you the horsepower and things like that? And you would eat your enemy's brains? I've got no reference to this. Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm not sure. Semen-wise. Okay. You eat the semen of the horse. I'm sorry for going down this dirty path, guys, but Tom made me do it. No. Let's say you could have one animal's semen. Yep. And you get their characteristics. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I'll let that slide. For a week, what animal would you pick? That is a good question. I'd be sucking off heaps of birds. I want to fly. You don't have to suck them off. You just have to drink the semen. Well, I want to get it from the tap. Get it from the source. I don't want no bottled beer. That's true. The fresher, the better. So which bird would you pick? Eagle. Yep. I think they'd, I would love to see you soaring like an eagle. Thanks, man. You just, look outside the window. It's like, it's tall. What would you suck off? I like that it's gone from drinking cups. It was only a matter of time. I guess I want to say Pokemon don't count, do they? No. Your dad's not an animal. That's so dumb. It's so. I guess less swimming would be sick. So maybe like a killer whale. Fuck. Right. No one fucks with an orca. So do you get the size? Oh yeah, I didn't think. Imagine a fucking you that size. Still leaves long. So anyway, going to your foreskins bit. This is. So there's a lot of celebrities at the moment. When I say a lot, I mean a few. Trying the Foreskin Facial. I'm listening. So to kind of anti-aging cream made of baby foreskins. Interested? This is a real thing. This is not a real thing. This is a real thing. So you got to eat baby foreskins. No, you just rub it on your face.
Okay. Because eating them would be weird.
Yeah.
Freshly cut?
I'm not sure.
Well, we need to know the details. How many baby foreskins do you need? What, actually?
That's apparently what it is.
I was trying to get down to the... No, this is...
Well, I assume there's a bucket somewhere in a Jewish hospital.
Of baby foreskins.
Of just baby foreskins.
I think they keep the foreskins.
What do you mean?
Well, I saw in a movie, I think it was maybe Meet the Parents or something like that, she had kept Ben Stiller's foreskin.
Interesting.
And that's a documentary.
Right.
Mm. So, but anyway, so you rub it on your face and it makes you
I think it's
wrinkles.
Blended into some kind of
Name
cream.
and shame. Who's done this, Tom?
Kate Beckinsale.
No way.
She's rubbing foreskin on her face.
She's quite attractive too.
Let's get those foreskins going, guys.
I'm saying. Well, who else?
That's all I got.
So she's the only one doing it.
I didn't do my
so
research.
It's not that much of a trend. It's just one.
Well, I think there's
person.
other people. I doubt it's just Kate Beckinsale because that'd be fucking insane.
Is it for a role?
Yeah, she's playing a foreskin face. What do you mean? Is it?
I
for a
don't know.
role?
Like, people go to.
Yeah, she's playing Benjamin Button too.
Well, needs a female reboot.
True.
That's Spun. That's like Grease, dude. Just not as good. Foreskins.
Did you see? Have you heard of the Candyman? The Candyman.
The song?
No.
The Candyman.
The person.
No, I haven't.
So it's this guy from Gold Coast. You really haven't heard of him on Instagram?
It sounds like
the
Willy
Candy
Wonka.
Mansion.
Sounds like Willy Wonka.
The Candy Mansion.
Okay.
Anything?
Is that ecstasy?
No. So it's
Okay.
this guy, and he's got money from tobacco back in the day, and he's like a real creepy. He looks like Satan.
Yep.
Is how I describe him. Like
No, I can actually picture this.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's basically got he's the Hugh Hefner of Australia.
Self-appointed.
Definitely.
Yep.
But he's got all these women who look like they'd be from strip clubs in the Gold Coast.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'd describe them.
Okay.
And he's got a mansion full of them. Legit.
That's a great descriptive term. Oh, I've got a mansion full of girls.
I'm just getting it up so you can get a visual.
He
you can
must
tell
have.
people
Do you
what
reckon
you
he
see.
has bed sheets like cars bed sheets too?
No.
Okay.
And basically, this guy had a fucking massive party on the weekend. And when I say massive, this guy must have insane money. There was huge fucking statues and shit and fireworks and fucking
So-
people flying out of the water in hover fucking jets and shit. I'm just showing you a picture now.
Australia's Dan Bilzerian, maybe. The
But
Candyman.
It's ridiculous.
It looks like a festival.
Yeah, it was
So
like a
there's lasers, there's a crowd,
Yeah,
there's a stage.
and all hot chicks, half naked, rocked up to this dude's mansion. And for some reason, there's all these chicks staying with him, obviously just because he's rich as hell.
Yeah.
But it's fucking crazy that that's happening in Australia. And I can't believe you've never heard of it.
He's following one person. Who do you reckon it is? Candy Shop Mansion is following.
Who is it?
It's following him. Travers Benyon.
Oh, is that him?
Yep.
That's not a very cool name, is it?
So what do they do? Do they hire out strippers?
I don't know. It's like Playboy Mansion.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at another Instagram picture now. It's him in a goat head.
Yep, of course.
And then there's all these girls in black around him who look like they don't know their fathers.
Oh, they definitely don't.
They don't. Or their grandfathers or any male figure.
Yeah,
ever.
no. They've really lost their souls.
It's like they watched Seventh Heaven, but...
After he was after he came out as a predator.
Is he a predator?
I think the dad came out
Seventh
as one.
Heaven.
Yeah.
But he's a priest. There's no way that
I know.
could happen.
It's
he got too into the
poor-
character.
That's what I said.
When?
I don't know. I was saying it for a bit there.
I just reused your own joke back to you.
It was a while ago.
That's what I said.
But yeah, that was weird. So I kept seeing on Instagram because he invited all these influencers and stuff.
Oh, why didn't we get the call up?
I know. That's what I was saying. You should have got invited.
I was already there. I was already at Gold Coast.
You could have gone. That's
I
disappointing.
don't know what I'll do at a good party.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you go to parties, isn't it?
Because I kind of hate, really hot girls.
You hate just women.
No, that's not true. I like women with good personalities. But those really hot ones, that are just mean to you and they just spit on your face and say, fuck off, lanky prick. No.
I haven't experienced it. Yeah.
Nah, but I don't know, there's all rich people who just care about image and clothes. They probably shop at Paylessy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The only party experience I have, I just remember standing around kitchens awkwardly. Isn't that a house party?
Yeah, that's a house party. You're awkwardly in a room with a bunch of people you don't know.
You're in a room because all the other good rooms are filled and people are sitting down. So you're like in a
You're in an awkward
in a hallway.
Room. Yep. Yeah, you're
standing in a hallway
you're
trying
in a room
to find a
that's
beer
not meant
opener.
to be hung in. Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to find a beer opener.
And
then you're trying to eye off your drinks so no one steals them.
Yep.
Yep.
So you put them somewhere that's not a fridge, so they're not even cold.
Yeah, that's my sort of party.
Yeah, that's an Australian party.
I honestly don't know what I'll do at those sort of parties. Like a Huey. I was thinking about that because soon I'm going to get the call up because I'm about to explode again.
Oh, I don't want to tell you.
My YouTube.
I don't want it. Hugh Hefner's dead.
Next to be telling me Freddie Mercury is.
Ugh.
Oh no.
So you're never going to get the call up. I'm sorry.
But like
to the Candyman
maybe
party.
Well, any party really.
Candyman. I'm sure you're a listener.
I always get invited to like sessions with like bogans, like after my show. They fucking come punch some cones with me and my cousin's friends.
And it's always in a shed.
Yeah.
Well, mate, you want to come back to my shed?
Always.
Yeah.
I got half a line of cat and 7 cones packed for you.
I'll get this.
Yes.
When we were in Melbourne once, you were there.
Mm-hmm.
We were staying in a weird like hostel type thing.
Oh, the Space Hostel.
Yep. We were staying
called.
there, and I don't know what happened to you. You weren't there. I was with Richie, I think.
Yep.
From Royal Stampede.
Yep.
A friend of ours, and a fan who was hanging out with us gave us a joint, and I don't normally smoke, but I was pretty drunk.
Yep.
And so we were on our way back to the hostel, and I had this joint, so I was like, I ended up smoking a joint with some random dude.
Yep.
And I get real paranoid.
Yep.
And the hostel we were staying at had a cinema, and I was like, yeah, you smoke weed, you watch something. So I went to this cinema in this hostel. It's probably like 3 a.m. And I sat down and I was watching something, and then I was like, wait a second. Who the fuck is this guy I'm with? And I was like, I'm going to fucking pass the fuck out because I get real tired. I don't even know why I did it. It's not fun. And I started getting tired. I'm like, I'm going to fall asleep and this guy's going to fucking rape me. And I convinced myself, I convinced myself, I'm like, this guy is going to murder me. He was probably just a really nice dude just hanging out. And I was like, this guy.
He was probably thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. And so I go, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I literally just smoke bombed. So this poor bloke's probably like, yeah, he's coming back soon.
What if you were so stoned that you thought you said, I'm going to go to the bathroom, but you actually said, he's going to rape me. just left.
There was probably no guy even there.
You're talking the movie screen.
I'm just sitting in a janitor's closet. There's no cinema in a hostel.
I don't actually remember there being a cinema at that one.
There might not have been.
When you were saying that, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, so
that's funny, man.
So that's my experience hanging out.
I hate that on nights you go out, you always split up. You're like, you always have different stories.
Yeah, it's kind of lame. I don't go out that much anymore.
Oh, yeah, you never do. That's why you look so fresh, though.
Yeah, I do feel better. I do get very fucking... It takes me a long time to recover these days. I'm an old man.
I've never recovered.
Yeah,
Once
true.
I started drinking.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Fuck. And that's why you've always been trying to get me to do another one of our drunk videos we did back in the day, which were hilarious, but fuck, they took a toll.
So for those who don't know, first year of making YouTube videos, me and Tom did this Q&A thing where people would write questions on a YouTube video, and then we'd answer them, and would get properly fucked up as we answered them.
Like blackout drunk.
Blackout drunk. Would have bottles of spirits. We had a Soko, vodka, and then beers for the first one, I think it was.
Yeah, it was like a selection of weird shit you had in your house.
It was weird spirits left over from a bunch of shit. And the first time was like blackout, like
serious. Like you almost burnt your house.
Yeah,
down.
I burnt my foot. Remember?
Yeah, because you passed out when you were trying to cook spaghetti or something.
Yeah, that was that time. Yeah, I passed out when I had the water boiling. I passed out, and then I think
there was spaghetti in the pot because it started burning.
The water boiled dry, and then the spaghetti burned,
right.
and then the saucepan started burning too. Like the edges were and the saucepan was fucked. Must have been gone for that long.
That's dangerous.
It is dangerous.
We really weren't thinking smart.
Yeah, but it was a sick video. So
it was a good video.
The rewards are there.
Fuck. That's going to come back to haunt me. Some of the shit I said.
Ever since then, I've been trying to get Tom to do another one. And especially since I got the Goon song coming out the film clip coming out in a couple of days. I want to do a Goon podcast where we just smash some Goon, talk trash, but he just doesn't want the Goon hangover at work.
Yeah. I mean, I do it on a weekend, but
peer pressure says yes.
Yeah, but I don't go for peer pressure.
I'm
You're a sucker.
Most
for
people
it.
listening to this are going, please do it, Tom. So listen to the fans. Would you?
Well, if you do it on a weeknight.
Would you?
On a weekend, Friday.
I'll do it on a
Saturday.
weekend, but I'm on tour. So some of us work on weekends. So you can sit at home and do nothing.
Do you have any shows in Sydney I could do it at?
No, I'm in Queensland this week. Everyone, don't miss out. Blah, blah, blah. Those are the dates. I don't know where I'm going.
Look it up on
I'm
his
going to
website.
Gladstone and shit. Some place I've never been before.
Pornhub.com.
Oh, I'm going to where's the Bundaberg? I'm going there too.
Oh, yeah?
Have
you
there?
been to the factory?
No.
They don't let you drink during the factory. It's fucking shit.
Yeah, so they're famous for their rums, as most of you know. And
Bundaberg factory. I wanted to do a video
mm,
where we get our tour and we're just trying to drink as much booze and see who can get the drunkest.
mm.
But then we got there, paid fucking some money for the tickets, and they're like, oh no, you can't drink during. You can have a drink after. I was like, oh fuck, we already bought the tickets. Stitch up.
Yeah, they should say that on the...
Yeah.
You can't drink during. And
then no one would go. It's like you don't want to go to Charlie's Chocolate Factory.
Bro!
Oh my gosh.
No, not a chocolate factory, but I was in a strip club in America, in LA.
Yep. I've had this experience.
Yep. So, and it was a fully nude strip club, and they go $20 to get 2 drinks. I go, okay, you know what? A beer's like
That's
whatever,
fucking good.
$8 or whatever. It's not the worst. It's like
Plus a show.
$5 to get in, plus a
Fuck
show.
yeah.
We go in there, and I was going, I go, yeah, can I just get 2 beers? They go, no, we don't serve alcohol here. I was like, what?
It's the biggest stitch
And
up.
so the licensing is, as you know, Tom, there's no alcohol. If it's fully nude, if it's a half nude strip club, they still can do it. Like, so that we had Cokes each. We all drank Coca-Cola while we watched strippers.
Get this.
Hmm?
There's Tom sitting in the crowd having a coffee.
You had a coffee. No. So you're even more awake.
I was like, hello, ladies. Perform for me.
Awake.
And I don't even like strip clubs because I'm a very uncomfortable person. So I don't want anyone giving me eye contact trying to be sexy. I'm just fucking uncomfortable in my own skin. Don't give me attention.
I go there for the lols. I wave at the strippers from stage. I wave and
From stage?
No,
so
they're
you're
on
on stage and they're like leaving for the day?
I'll give them thumbs up and shit. I'll go, good job.
See, that's you being awkward though.
Yeah,
that's
me
you.
being awkward.
Yeah, that's your interpretation.
I was talking to one as she was waiting to go on stage. I'm like, oh, you nervous? She goes, not really. I go, you got any new moves you're going to try tonight? She goes, no, just the usual ones.
I really enjoy your choreography up there. Oh, just a coffee. So fucking weird.
I go, what songs are you going to do too? She goes, I don't know, whatever they play. I go, you ever heard the song Shoei? She goes, ha. And just left.
Oh my God. Wait, when was this?
That was in
this sounds like another.
It was not a different
How often
time.
are you frequenting these?
Okay.
Busted.
Oh, moving on.
Busted.
Foreskins on the face.
No, we're back to shoeies. All right. So
What if you put faces on a foreskin? I don't know.
I'm not sure what that means.
Okay, me neither. It was just an idea.
Now I've just got weird visuals of like you
Well,
having
I
glasses
think
made
so.
of
When Kate
foreskin.
Beckinsale goes to hell,
Why do you assume
Devil's
she
going to
goes there?
say, "Oh, you've been putting babies' foreskins on your face as punishment. I'm going to put my foreskin on your face."
And he's got that big devil
And
dick.
he's got that big devil dick.
That would be big.
That's sweaty because he's in hell.
Oh, it would be sweaty, wouldn't it? Oh, yuck. It'd be like bus driver gooch.
Oh, you don't want to.
You don't want that. Queensland bus driver gooch.
Oh, that's
the worst one.
That's the worst one.
Anyway, Triple J had an article and they were having a debate, which you will enjoy, and it was the Shoei Debate and whether it's still a thing. Because now musicians, thanks to people like you, have the annoyance. So, like, the Wombats are performing, and people start going, do a Shoei! Do a Shoei! And they're like, dude, we're like musicians. We're trying to perform our masterful hits. And they're going, do a Shoei!
But that's the funny thing is people are going to yell stuff at musicians anyway. If it wasn't do a show, it'll be something else. Do a flip. I used to yell do a flip at them. Or you yell out play the wrong song.
You were that guy?
Yeah, I was that guy.
You would be that guy trying to get the attention on you when someone else is performing?
No, you yell
That
out.
is
You
you.
yell out play the wrong song. Like that.
Like Play Better Days by Pete Murray. That's what people used to call that when I was in school. 10 years ago.
Play Smash
years ago.
Mouth.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna like that's. But I hate how Triple J phrased that. Like they're such fucking wankers. Oh, is the shoey? Is its time up? What do you think? And we'll just support whatever the most people say. Except you won't play the fucking song, shoey.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Don't even. It is getting like too much though. Like,
What is?
shoeys? Like, they're still
so now
funny.
you've just flipped.
No. They're still funny, and I like doing them, but it got to a point where Katy Perry did one, and all these fucking losers. It was on the Jimmy Fallon show, and they did these fucking disgusting shoeies. They're like...
I didn't know they did it over there.
Katy Perry did one from a glass shoe, which was washed. It doesn't even count.
That's just hot.
And Jimmy Fallon and Hugh Grant did one, and it took them like a minute to get it down. I was like, this is embarrassing. I think it's just a funny part of Australian culture is that most of us get it's a piss take, and we just want to see if they'll do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that
shoe is disgusting.
That's what overseas people think of Australians anyway, that we just drink out of our shoes for dinner just because we probably don't have glasses. Drinking 4X from a shoe, shrimp on the barbie, punch a kangaroo, that's true blue.
That was a good song.
Wasn't it?
That's your next song for sure.
But yeah, hopefully next year I don't have to do a shoey at every show because it makes me pretty sick.
Yeah, that's fucked, man. You need to do something positive. Like, at the end of the show, everyone give me $50. Huh?
Okay, we'll see how that works out. Yeah.
The hottest chick in the crowd, come give me a kiss. No, that's a bit Bill Cosby. I take it back. Important. What are you up to this week? Touring again?
Yeah, I'm back on tour. Last week I had my family holiday to
how'd that
Nelson
go?
Bay.
Is that why you're so
lovely.
physically drained?
Honestly, it's more tiring than touring.
Yeah.
It is, because I got these nephews and nieces that fucking love me, but kids are tiring. I don't know if you've ever hung out with them, not in a weird way.
You'd be due to have a kid soon.
Yeah, there's probably a few out there.
Yeah, you reckon?
I'm going to have a soccer team when I have kids. I'll have 11. Probably not all
wow,
to the
that
same
tit is
women.
really leaking. I only just realised.
Tom's looking at the table on the fake.
The tit we were talking about earlier, it is like a fucking puddle.
It's a fountain.
That's fucking...
It's a
What's
fountain
in a
of titty
tit?
juice. It's
Who
like
knows?
Syrup.
Oh, don't lick it.
Oh, yeah, that's off
don't
water.
lick it.
It's like off water. But anyway, I was hanging out with my nephew and niece and stuff. My nephew's like 3 or 4.
Mm.
And I don't... Like, it's hard
It's
to
a lot of
tell
work.
people's... Like, kids are quite dumb.
Yeah.
But the parents always act like they're the smartest thing ever.
What do you
So
mean?
get this. I played this game with him. Where it was dig a hole on the beach, which I love. That's one of my favourite games. I dug a sick hole. We got to the water. We could sit in it and have a sick time.
Yep.
He gets the spade, starts digging sand with it, going, oh, I'm putting some more batteries in it. The sand is the batteries in his spade, and then he just puts it back in the hole, starts filling the hole up. I go, what are you doing, Harry? He goes, oh, I'm just putting batteries in the hole. Fills it all up, and then goes, dig it again.
Yep.
I go, I'm not digging it again, bro. He goes, why not? I go, because I just did it already. He goes, dig it again. Yep. So I dug it again for him.
There is no lesson getting taught there.
And I'm digging it the whole time going, what I wouldn't give
You
to
could
do a
have used it
shoey
as
from
like-
a stranger's shoe right now.
You could have used it as like a moment of teaching him a lesson. Like, no, actions have consequences. But you went, nope.
Nah.
Okay, sir, I'll dig it again.
No, I'm the fun uncle. That's not my job to teach them lessons.
That's a real metaphor for your life. You can't displease.
No, I'm a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Even with my nephews and my
He's
nieces.
getting you to dig holes like you're a slave.
I do it all the time with him now. You think, I read a book, and he goes, read it again. I'm like, no, your mum says I don't have to read it twice. He goes, but I want you to. I'm like, maybe quickly.
That's hilarious.
I read him Grug. Have you ever heard of that book?
Sounds familiar.
So it's his book about, he's like half a mountain, half something else. He's a mountain that came to life, essentially. Grug.
Shit.
It's like a real simple kids book. It's like
For simple
Grug plays
kids.
soccer, Grug plays cricket, Grug goes to the beach.
Yep.
And I only remember that book because my mate was in year 10. The teacher told him he could do a book report on any book, and he chose that one. Everyone else is doing like Brave New World and all this other hectic
right.
shit,
So-
and he did a kid's book
my
with 8
God.
pages, and so that's why I read.
Did he fail?
Nah, he passed.
That's not bad.
All the teachers liked him because he was a jock. He was like a charming jock.
Nice.
Not like a fuckwit jock. Like,
Yeah,
hey, Miss Simpson, how's your weekend? And then he couldn't really read, so they're like, you know what, that was good for you.
Yeah, yeah. That's fair.
Okay, Tom.
Yes.
We've got a little bit more we want to talk about, but before I forget, I've got a treat for you.
Oh, no.
I forgot my granddad's a porno. Well, my granddad wrote a porno, so I'll read chapter 2 to you next time. But I have a better treat.
Okay.
It is, and this is, whenever we do a treat for the other person, a surprise for you listeners, it is a fucking surprise. We don't fake shit. We don't need to.
No, I have no idea what's going on.
I made my goon film clip. I'm getting people to send in a video of them with a goon sack saying, I drink goon every fucking day. Tom sent in a great one. I got an email from Hannah Armstrong.
Oh, my sister.
Tom's sister. And she goes, I filmed this video for you. Can you put it in your film clip?
Oh, no.
And guess who the video is of, Tom?
Is it of me?
Nope.
My mum.
Yep.
Yes. So, as I was saying in an earlier podcast, my mum does not give a shit. She's like a hilarious person.
She is the biggest legend I've ever seen. And judging,
I remember at my 18th birthday, my mum was there because I had a big party at my house, and the kids got a beer bong, and they were like, Mrs. Armstrong, do a beer bong. And she's like, oh, no, I can't. Tom will be so embarrassed. And it wasn't that she didn't want to do a beer bong. It was that I would be embarrassed. So that kind of sets up my mum.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I've got the video up, Tom. Describe the first scene before I press play.
So there's my mum. She looks like the typical Aussie mum. She's got like one of those mum short haircuts. She's wearing big diamond glasses.
She looks like Elton John a little bit.
She looks like Elton John. She's wearing a crown. She's got some kind of Balinese white woman dress on. She's got a pint glass in front of her and a mini Christmas tree, and she's holding a goon bag.
And then I'm going to put my microphone up to the speaker. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Tom, have a listen.
I'm excited.
I drink goon every fucking day.
Holy shit.
I hope you could hear that, because that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
But wait, there's more, Tom.
Oh no.
She recorded another one, just in case that wasn't good enough.
Oh man.
I drink goon every day.
I think she's drank half a bottle by this stage.
So
half a bag.
For that scene, that was a different scene. She was lying down backwards. Someone's pouring in her red
she's
goon.
lying down again.
No, this is the same one.
Oh, okay.
It's literally, it will never fail to make me laugh, this scene.
I drink goon every day.
And this is the last one. It's the same scene as the first one. She's at the table. She's got a goon sack. But she wanted to give us a different take on it.
Action. I drink goon every fucking day.
She's sucking it like some kind of dick.
You
Mom.
may have guessed she tried to suck it like a dick.
It looks like she's done that before.
What
What the fuck?
So I put them at the end of my film clip.
So-
And it's the funniest thing I've ever. It makes me laugh every time I see them.
So
All
my
three
mum's-
back to back.
Yeah, my mum's fucking like pretty old now. Well, she's not like all the kids have grown up. She had my brother and sister when I was already 9. She had twins. So she would have been 40 when she had twins, and they're 20 now.
Mm.
Yeah, so she'd be 60.
She's 60.
Yeah.
She's a hot 60.
Thanks, man. And basically, she lives with just my little sister now.
Yep.
My little sister's like, she wants to write a series about just living with my mum.
Oh,
Because she is a fucking character.
Actually, we're using your mum as the actor.
Oh, no.
Oh, she'll be so good.
Oh, she'd be so funny
I drink goon every day.
because she's the type of actor. She's the classic can't act.
Yeah.
She'll say something, you go, oh, that was really good. That was really natural. Can you do that? And she'll put on like a weird voice.
As soon as they
Yeah.
get the camera
She'll
on
be
them, they're like,
hello, pleasure to meet you. And you're like, what the fuck was
just
that,
do an
Mum?
Australian accent,
Yeah,
Mum. Yeah.
just say it like a normal person.
And that.
Yeah,
That's
that I was
funny.
not expecting that.
I knew you weren't. It's made my life.
That's
And so
funny.
that's the.
Are you going to intro it as Tom's mum sent in some?
No, it's
Just chuck it in?
It's at the end of the Goon film clip with
With
when-
that old bloke
It's
as
with
well.
the old bloke.
Yeah.
It's sort of in the credits. It's like
That's
find this,
so
and it's just
funny.
because the quizzle's Snapchat, I couldn't use in the actual film, and it's
Yeah.
just no reference to it.
That's
It's just
so
some old lady. I drink Goon every day.
So, guys, make sure if you're listening to our podcast, you know it's my mum. So, right, good job, Mrs. Armstrong.
Yeah, give her some props. Give her some props. It'll be out tomorrow night or the night after.
That's so good.
I think that's a good as place to end it, Tom. Anything we need to say?
I don't know.
Or do we need to check 5-star reviews?
Oh, yeah, I haven't even looked at them.
Is that on
I'll get it up.
iTunes?
I can get it up on my phone, I think.
Okay.
And by the way, I'm so fucking bored at the moment because my girlfriend's gone to Bali to go to fucking schoolies
Tom.
without me.
Is she on schoolies?
She's not. She's there at the same time. She's a toolie.
That's the classic. Oh, I'm just there at the same time. I've got a gig at Shackerfest.
Yeah, I'm like, who's that guy with? She's like, oh, he's just a friend.
Has there been photos of her with other guys?
No, not at all.
Has she been out?
No, like to dinner and stuff. She's not doing like a
How do you
party.
know she's not hasn't been out?
Oh,
Do you have a tracker on her?
Yeah, I do.
You need
actually.
a tracker.
Okay, I'll get one. Maybe some kind of ankle bracelet.
You got to check photos. What time she sent every message. There's their gaps.
She tried to call me just before FaceTime.
That's a move too. You call them just before you go out. Oh, I'm getting tired. Going to bed soon.
Right. You've done all this before.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to find this fucking podcast.
Okay, I'm sure they're good reviews. We're doing this podcast every week minimum. Sometimes we'll do 2 a week. How you been?
You keep talking. I've almost
mate.
got it.
I was talking and you fucking interrupted me.
You keep going.
Oh,
Keep
fuck
going.
off, you fucking grey pan bitch. I'll fucking
Oi.
wreck you.
86 ratings of 5 stars.
Oi!
Hey.
Shout out everyone who's given us a
La, 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 la,
5-star.
la.
We still haven't set up the Patreon or the Facebook page. We will at some point.
Frenchie's been meaning to do it.
Yeah, but we both know I take a while to do things. I
Yeah.
was editing and writing movies, okay, Tom?
Were you?
Yep, and I
When
was
are
on
we
a
gonna
family
see 'em?
holiday, so sorry I'm a family guy.
Family Guy.
I'm the family man, Mr.
All right, here we
Nicholas.
go.
Yeah, okay, good.
Oh, fuck,
I
that was
was
some
running
weird
out of
banter.
things.
Mr. Family Guy. All right, 5 stars. As a Christian and a fan of Jared Hayne, I really enjoyed Tom and Ben's discussion on today's trending topics. 5 stars. That was from Rick Ross.
Oh,
The Rick Ross.
was that a real one?
What are you doing?
My mic headphone cut out, or mic. Oh, it's headphones. Okay.
Marry me, Frenchy? Question mark.
Was that Jared Hayne?
No, this is someone else.
Okay.
This is Emily James. That's a girl.
Oh, maybe. Why
Say-
not?
Say yes.
What?
It's the
Yes.
best you're
What's
gonna
your
get.
dowry, Emily? What's your dowry?
You guys are the only reason I came on this app and started listening to podcasts. Hilarious. I would follow you guys anywhere, especially Frenchy.
Don't follow us anyway. I like that, but it's like at some point, be like, you know what? They've gone too far. Like if we start walking into Mordor, you're like, no, there's too many orcs there.
You want to come on the adventure.
Okay, well, Mordor's
Mordor,
a bad example.
Especially Frenchy, yep. I often think to myself, if I wasn't so lazy or had more money, time, and resources, I'd have the potential to be Frenchy's full-time stalker. Until then, I'll just keep violently masturbating to these podcasts and his videos.
There's a few weird ones about me right now. Did you write these or did I?
I didn't write that.
I didn't write them either.
Interesting.
Interesting.
A real woman?
Is that what the name was?
No.
Okay.
If it was, that would be very suspicious. Frenchy, you okay?
Yeah, no, sorry, my things just cut out a bit.
Keep it coming. Sophisticated and mature comedy for all ages.
Oh, wait,
That's not true.
We can put that on a poster and there's no context, and then we'll get all these posh
That's
people.
so
Oh,
funny.
sophisticated.
Like families and stuff.
Sophisticated. Oh, wait, next minute they're talking about foreskins on faces.
Absolute gold, lads. Best podcast on the internet. Hashtag
Fuck
Tom's
yeah.
a pedo.
You are a bit of a... Like...
Lots of lols. Frenchy actually seems smart and prudish. Way off brand. Tom's feral.
Yes! This is what I was going. This is why we started the whole podcast. I'm like, just so I can turn
Yeah,
the
I
beat
feel-
around.
Turn the beat around.
Turn the beat around.
Turn the beat around.
Dun, dun,
Come.
dun,
Oh, we
dun,
love doing the
dun,
songs.
dun.
We're off.
We haven't done a song
Yeah,
montage
should
in a
try
while.
again. All right, we'll get one naturally.
Okay, get one naturally.
Edward Penis Hands. Keep it up, boys.
Nice.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay. Yeah, and that's about
Was that
it.
all of them?
Yeah, pretty much.
What was that other one? Boys? Keep it up, boys. Yeah?
Yeah.
Boys light up.
When the
boys light up.
the boys are back in town.
Town.
That's not the beat of the song.
The boys are back in. You really changed that. I think you did turn the beat around
I
again.
did.
On that note, I've been Frenchy.
I've been Frenchy as well.
You haven't. I'm going to clean up the booby juice on my desk.
Yeah, it's
thanks for
fucking
listening.
gross.
See you next time.
Love you. Frenchy.
I know you do.
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 Frenchy.
I know